Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing makeup inspired by the stunning Raquel Welch. I'm going to start off the tutorial using my Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. This one is in the shade 4. This is going to give me a nice coverage while still being light. Even though she sported a very dramatic makeup look, the skin always looked very fresh and very natural. I'm just going to use a touch of concealer. This is NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. The shade is Alabaster. I just want a touch of this anywhere that my skin has a little bit of redness that peeks through the foundation. I'm just going to warm up my skin a little bit. This is a little pale for me right now. You can see my hands are getting a lot darker than the rest of me. So I'm going in with the Guilin highlighter, taking a nice fluffy brush. And I'm just going to start putting this all the way around the outskirts of my face, as well as on the cheekbones. And the sides of my nose. And this is going to help create a really natural looking contour since she had such great bone structure. And now just to finish off the face, I'm going in with Too Faced. This is the Chocolate Gold Soleil bronzer. Again, this one is a deeper shade, and I'm choosing a smaller fluffy brush just to apply that right along the cheekbones. A touch more along the forehead, sides of the nose, right under that lip, and just a little along the jawline. This helps create this very natural gradient. So again, our makeup looks very fresh, very natural, but we still get that beautiful contoured face reminiscent of her beautiful bone structure. Now for the eyebrows, I'm going to use the Ebin Secrets of the Pharaoh. This one is in the shade Black Brown, and I'm just going to use this to make my very sparse brows a little more shaped. And I just use very short, light strokes. Even though I'm filling them in quite a bit, I don't want them to look odd and drawn on. Alright, and now we can move to the eyes, which are the biggest part of this look. I'm going to start by applying a little concealer. I'm just using the Kiko Skin Tone Correcting Concealer. You are welcome to use any concealer you want, or of course, an eyeshadow primer. So for this look, I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. This one is a favorite of mine, it is more difficult to get. I believe you still can buy it on maybe Ulta. I've had this one for a while. It has been shown some love here. I'm going to start with this brownish shade. This one is called So Bougie, So Bougie. I'll write the name down if my pronunciation is completely off. And this one is just going to go right along the eyelid. Now I'm going to go in with this darker shade. This one is Cocoa Truffle. You can see I'm using this small, fluffy, but slightly flat brush. This one is going to go right in my crease. I like to open my eye nice and wide to ensure that the color is going in my crease and not in the wrong spot. And I am stopping right here so that there's an imaginary line between the end of my eye and the point of my eyebrow, or the end of my eyebrow. And as we add on the rest of the makeup, we'll see that stopping at that point helps create a beautiful cat eye that Raquel Welch often sported. Also helps create the impression that my eyes are upturned, even though they're naturally downturned. I'm going to give this a quick blend with the other side of my brush. It's just a fluffier brush. I want to make sure everything looks nice and smooth. And now I'm switching to my angled brush. This one is from Bare Minerals. I have had it for about 10 years now. I don't know if they still sell this one, but as I've shown in other videos, it is just a very nice, compact, angled brush, perfect for doing a nice line. So I'm going to go in with the color Decadent. This is just a matte black color, so if you don't have this palette, you can just choose colors that match as much as possible. And I'm going to start creating a line all the way across my top lash line. I do find that applying an eyeliner with an angled brush and powder can be a lot easier than applying it with a regular liner pen. It gives you a little bit more control. There's less room for error. So if you're someone who struggles with doing eyeliner, this is a great technique for you to try. Alright, so now I'm going to look at that imaginary line here between the end of my eye and the tip of my eyebrow. I'm going to hold my angled brush along that imaginary line and create the beginning of a soft line. I'm going to turn it back down and start creating that cat eye. And this is quite a dramatic angle. We really want to get that beautiful upturned eye. As you can see, my eyes are beginning to take on that shape. You can stop here if you want. I'm going to base my look off of the very dramatic Raquel Welch one, where she has a double wing. I'm going back in with my black powder, and I'm going right in the crease again, and I'm going to create a a second wing. It's going right over that first one. I'm going to switch back to my little fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend the crease line in. And we're not going to worry about the tails of the cat eye right now. We will fix those in just a minute. Now I have my angled brush back again, same color, black, and I'm going to do the bottom lash line. Now the trick here is that she does not simply follow the lash line. She actually creates a tail here that is lower than the lash line, and a tail over here that again does not connect to that lash line. It is almost a straight line, but it gives her eye such a beautiful shape. And again, I find that an angled brush does this a lot better than an eyeliner pen. Alright, so now we can clean up our tails. I'm using a little Q-tip, and I like to take a bit of my face oil. You can certainly use makeup remover, whatever works for you. I'm just going to gently clean this up. And when I've gotten to this point, I like to grab the eyeliner pen. This is the Absolute Duo Stroke. And then I just like to make that cat eye as clean as possible. Now we can go in for the lashes. I have to start with the L'Oreal Lash Primer. This one is going to give the illusion of false lashes. You can certainly wear false lashes with this look too. I still advise using this primer on your bottom lashes because her eyelashes were so dramatic. And the false lashes might take care of the top lash line, but we also want the bottom ones to be long and full. Alright, so this looks crazy right now. This is one of those trust the process moments. We're going to allow this to dry. You want to make sure that the white has turned clear. Totally dry before you apply any mascara, otherwise the mascara mixes with the primer, kind of sloughs off, and it's terrible. So while we allow this to dry, I'm going to move on to the lips. She often sported a beautiful nude lip, still dramatic. She often had her lips outlined in a slightly darker color and a very light nude for the lipstick. So I'm using this nice nude, it's a brownish shade. This is the Italia Deluxe. The color is beige. Next I'll be going in with the Kiko lipstick. This one is in the shade 01. And I just have a touch of this left. I have to reorder because it is my favorite nude lipstick. And to finish off the lips, I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar lip gloss in the color Enamored. And this is a very pale shade. Pop that right over the lipstick. And now that my eyelashes are nice and dry, I'm going to grab the Absolute Length Mascara. This is not so easy to see. And just for good measure, I'm also going to use the Absolute Volume Mascara because I want these lashes to be as dramatic as possible without the false lashes. Now we'll just fluff up our hair here. I was originally going to style it a little more. I hear my children in the background, so they've woken up. Time is limited. So we'll just give this a little fluff on top. And this is the completed look. This is one of those looks that as you're applying it, does not look like it's going to end well. But as you can see, once everything is on, we really captured that Raquel Welch cat eye, the naturalness of the face, the nude lip, and I love this look. It is so dramatic, but there's something very effortless about it, and I hope that you like this one as much as I do. I think it's so much fun. The double wing, the huge lashes. I will say this is probably more of a night look for me, although I can see myself wearing it out and about too, depending on my mood. I hope you enjoyed this. I do have a Scarlett Johansson look coming up next, and if there are any other looks you'd like to see as well, just let me know in the comments, and I would love to create that look for you.